you're tuning in to the Tap Music, where we're about to have a chat with several members of Days of Wild. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Where?
They're right here.
Where are they?
I found 3 of them, at least. But there's many more from what I hear. There's Papa Guyo, right here. There's Singh, and Mr. Swang. Right, now, as the story goes, Days of Wild was born in 1994 on Christmas Eve in some little cafe down on Bleecker Street. I mean, can you tell me a little bit about the inception of Days of Wild? Were you a founding member, first of all?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Rock and Roll Cafe was, we all missed that place.
Yeah, that's where I first saw you guys.
Yeah, and that might have been one of the first places I saw Singh playing when he was way underage to be in that club. But
too late now.
Rock and Roll
Can't bust
Cafe.
him now.
Rock and Roll Cafe was right in between where we play now, in between the Bitter End and in between the Red Lion. It was the club in the middle, and I was playing there on Christmas Eve with a band called Yasmin, which Singh has Swang played with me and Yasmin back in the day, and they said the opening band is not coming tonight. So they know I play with a lot of bands, so they call me up and they say, either can you come in early with Yasmin, or can you do an opening act? We do very obscure Prince songs that nobody knows. Unless you're a die-hard Prince song, you will think we wrote the songs.
Right.
And
yeah, I didn't even know they were Prince songs.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah.
That's how the band did start, was the love of Prince. And as time went by, because I had time playing with Sly, we brought Sly into the fold, and Sly really became our main mentor as time went on. Even the first Days of Wild gig, even though it was supposed to be 4 guys, turned out to be like 11, 12 guys on stage. So, and it's still like that today. It's crazy.
Right. Sing, you have to explain this to us. When you weren't even in the room yet,
okay,
they were already talking about your diet and how you're very strict.
I'm a raw foodist.
You're a raw foodist. Okay,
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What that means is that you don't eat anything that's been heated over like 118 degrees. And for me, I guess I'm a raw food vegan, so I eat.
You hungry?
Exactly. But see, I already had a snack. That's for later.
Later.
No, you guys are just brutal.
But you see the beauty of it. It's
no,
like,
I don't want to make fun. I want to understand.
Well, no, but
I want to understand.
really, it's just it's vegetables, fruit, nuts, and seeds, and then like those are your basic ingredients, and then you mix that with each other and water, and then you can make all sorts of crap.
You guys are super collaborative on stage. I mean, how does that work in the live experience? Say people just kind of jump up and join in at different points? And
a musical co-op.
Musical co-op.
But everybody has to play something different. So once the 3 guys are set, then Singh can come up with whatever he wants on the guitar, and he glues it all together. So you can have 4 guitar players on stage, but with us, it sounds like magic.
Who would you say your target listening group is? Are you going more for like nostalgia points, or do you think you're really aiming at like a younger crowd, a younger audience?
For me, it's because I love it, and I want other people to love it.
You guys mentioned about St. Bart's, just so can you explain that a little bit? You say you like split up your time between here and
he figured out how to live life. That's what happened.
That's what it sounds like. Gotta share the secret with us, if you will.
Went to St. Bart's, and we went over we were like the Beatles. It was insane.
The Beatles of St. Bart's.
It was insane. The 4 of us were overwhelmed by the love and the respect that these people had in St. Bart's for live music. So here we are in St. Bart's, and everybody is just like,
don't stop playing.
And they're coming from all angles. So now, of course, I run out of CDs, because I never expected to sell as many CDs as we were going to sell. We were there 3 weeks. So now, we got people coming up to us while we're playing, writing their address on a napkin, a cocktail napkin. I barely could read it with $20 wrapped up in the napkin, trusting that I'm going to send them a CD when I get back to New York. And I did. I had to do like 60 CDs like that. And we thought, okay, great. Now we'll come back next year in January. We were only home 1 week. They said, come back now. That's how great. We want you guys back.
Oh, wow.
So we went back again.
I read something about how you guys were collaborating. It was like Prince's birthday celebration. And you guys ended up, you were at the studio with him? Is that true?
We had like a 2-hour sound check because Prince had given his sound man the night off. And,
that was interesting.
Right,
Tell her how we had to play on all their gear.
He left us
we had
with
to play
a
on
couple
Prince's gear.
Right. He had us playing through his gear, but he gave us a couple of texts because the sound man apparently hadn't had a day off. Prince worked the sound man really hard.
Prince ended up doing the sound when we played.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Are you serious?
He went up in the booth and he worked the soundboard for us.
Wait, Prince worked the sound booth
for us?
guys?
That's insane.
At his own studio.
While we were playing. whole rest, 2.5 hour show. We were only supposed to play an hour. He said, when we turn the lights on, you guys have to stop. He never turned the lights on. He let us play for almost 3 hours.
Right,
we play every song we knew.
We were supposed to play for an hour and a half, and he
Yeah.
gave us extra time. And
Awesome.
they told me later that he had a pair of drumsticks in his hand. He was drumming along with us.
That's the biggest praise. I
The
think.
craziest 24 hours of my life.
Days of Wild, he sung it in 94. So, I mean, we're over 15 years later now. Are these still the Days of Wild? What are these the days of? Now that you guys are playing.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Days of what?
It's more for me, it's just the days at the beach, man. That's how I came up with this whole going
Days
to
at
the
the
beach.
beach?
Yeah, my whole life is just about the beach. And it's just like, I'm not wild anymore, man. It's
Hold on
just,
to your wits, hold on to your...
I'm just chilling at the beach, man, and riding my scooter 6 months a year. Then I'll come to New York and get a little wild with the boys. So the wild is still in there. SoundCloud. I have the whole album up on SoundCloud now.
Great.
SoundCloud.com/Days of Wild.
And I know you guys are constantly gigging, but like, what's coming up next for you?
Every Thursday, Red Lion,
Okay.
1 a.m., which is Bleecker Street.
Right.
And every Friday and most Saturdays at the Bitter End.
Just in case you don't catch that flight to St. Bart's and you don't get to see them live, they are gigging around here in the city, so check them out. And of course, you can always find their music at thetapmusic.com. Thanks again for joining us.
Yeah, we're going to upload it right away to Tap Music. Yeah,
Awesome.
I promise.
It'll be
Tonight,
there.
it's
It'll be
uploaded.
there now. All right, thank you guys. For thetapmusic.com, I'm Shamita Basu.